Hello everyone, welcome to another Stamp Chatter video. My name is Leanne and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from British Columbia, Canada. And today I wanted to show you a really quick card made from Fluffiest Friends. This is a new online exclusive stamp set. It comes out tomorrow, November 7th. It does come with as a bundle with some dies, and here are the dies. So we have a die for every character. We also have a honey hive, a cave, I guess. I don't know if this is a cave or you could make it into a giant beehive or something. I think there's a lot of things you could do with this. There are some leaves, there's a tree stem, there are balloons. So there's lots of cute things that you can do with this. So this comes out tomorrow, as I said, November 7th, and I'm going to do a quick card just to show you what you can do with this card. So I'm going to take some Poppy Red, just a regular 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score it at 4.25. So just a regular card, front base. I'll fold that over. Put that aside. We'll take some white cardstock. I'll trim that down to 4 inches by 5.25, and that will be, it's going to sit on top, just like so. I'm going to take this extra piece, and I'm going to stamp my bear. I think the bear is so darn cute. It's kind of the only one I've been playing with right now. I'm going to use my Memento ink pad because I am going to color him in. So we'll give that a good stamp. Press that down. Okay, give that a few seconds. Now, I have colored this bear quite a bit, and in fact, I have colored him in a few different colors and made myself a bit of a color chart so that I could see what he looked like. So here is the bear in crumb cake, and the pot I did in copper clay. And then down here is pecan pie. Let's see if I can make that a little closer. And then over here we have copper clay. And then I just used the smoky slate for the pot. Down here, I tried the wild wheat. I thought that might be kind of interesting. On the right card, I think it would be interesting. Not my favorite color on a bear, but I think cute nonetheless. And turn it over. This guy down here is gray granite. And this guy up here is pebbled path. So I played around with it the other day. I really enjoyed coloring. And today I'm going to color with... Today, I might do something different, or will I? I think I'm just going to do pecan pie, like I did before. I could do copper clay. Nope, I'm just going to do pecan pie. All right, so let me get my pecan pie markers, because I didn't do that. Where are you? Mix them up. Here they are. Pecan pie. All right, let me show you just quickly how I like to color my bear using my markers. So I always start with the dark. I do dark, and then I go over with the light, and then I touch up with the dark, and I might touch up with the light again, but there's no rules in my book. You just do what works for you. It's taken me a while to figure out how to use blends the way I like them. So what I like to do is go over kind of the shadowy or the darker spots of any image. And I'm just going to follow the artist's, their drawing that they've already done. I mean, clearly they've put the hairlines here, and so I'm going to make that dark into the foot. And I'm not being really careful, as you can see. It doesn't matter. It's all going to get blended in. I'm going to do dark under his chin because I think there's a shadow there. Put that away, come back, take my brush tip, and I'm going to go all over the bear, even over top of what I've already colored. And you can go in circles, but it doesn't really matter. Just make sure and stay clear of his snout. And I'm not going in any particular way. I'm not worried about lines. I'm not worried about anything. I just want to go over everything. I'm not going to worry about shadows per se at this point. In fact, I kind of want a watermark kind of a look, so I'm not too worried at how sloppy I'm being with coloring. I'm doing it essentially on purpose. So let's give that bear a color in his foot. Especially if you're doing this like I did for swap and I had to color a good 8 of them, then you don't want to be too picky. It'll take you way too long. Okay, so I am going to go over the dark parts again, just because I want to make a little more emphasis here. And I may just take my light color and just go over it. Make sure his ears have a bit of highlight. Kind of like that. And you have to watch it as it dries and slowly bleeds into it. You'll get shadows that kind of come up. You can see here in the middle. I can take my light pecan, I can go over the whole thing again if I want to and make it a bit of a solid color. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go over, and again, I'm going over all the dark, and I'm just giving it a bit of a color here. And I'm not coloring the whole thing, as you can see. I'm leaving parts purposely out. It doesn't matter what parts you leave out, honestly. I am not an artist. I just slap it on. And I leave some parts empty. And it might look really bright right now, but like the difference between these two areas, but I'm telling you, it's going to blend in and it'll look just great. All right. I will take his little face and let me see. I have, these are the flesh tones that Stampin' Up! Sells. I think that's too dark. Too dark. This might be too pink. Oh, no, I think it's okay. Not that a bear has a pink face, but we're going to give him a pink one. I'll just color that in. And here for sure I don't have to worry about coloring or where I color, because it is a darker color. I'm going to come back with the dark pecan, and I'm just ever so lightly going to go over his side of his snout like that and just leave it. Just leave it. I'm going to do his foot. I'll call this guy a baby because he has pink fleshy feet. I'm sure they're darker than this, but it doesn't matter. Okay, go back with the dark and color in those pads. And this little sliver over there is his other paw that reaches in. Okay, I will make the pot, I think, red. So I'm going to do a few things. I've got dark and light sweet sorbet. I do want my red. Actually, I'm going to do Poppy Parade and then my real red. Okay, so I'm going to take real red and I'm going to go back again where these shadows are. This is always how I color. Always. I always head to the shadows first. Then I might add my own, like down here. I'm going to add a little more. Okay. I'm going to go back in with actually light Poppy Parade. I'm just going to circle around. Be careful of that honey because it's going to be a light color. You don't want to get red in there. Okay. Just like that. Now, I might go in with the dark again. Just give them a bit of a, there we go. There we go. I can see it already. Just like that, and let it dry. All right, daffodil yellow I think I'll use. Sometimes I use wild wheat if I want a real golden color for the honey. Today I'm just going to use the yellow. Daffodil, the darker yellow. Just like that. And then I'll use my die to cut them out. Now I've already got an extra one here, so I'm going to bring that extra one here. But see how much lighter? I mean, it's the same, but see how much lighter it goes? It is going to go lighter as it dries. I mean, it's dry, but it's actually going to fade a bit. So we'll leave that at that. We'll bring in our card. I'm also using some paper. There's going to be a, well, there's a sneak peek for us demonstrators on a stamp set coming out in January with the January mini catalog. And it's called Be My Valentine. And I'm going to use some of the words in here today because I think they're so cute. And some of the paper I'm going to use. So that's a little sneak peek. Maybe I'll do something with that later on video. But today, I'm just going to do, if I can find the piece that I cut. All right, I cut a little piece. I actually cut a rectangle that was, I think, 4 by 2 5/8 by 4. Don't ask me why I did it that size. I just did it. Did a triangle and cut it in half. Now, if it's directional like this and you want to make more than one card, your other piece is going to end up the bottom piece here because is going to end up here because it's going to be, well, here you go. This is what I did. So you can't really turn this around and put it up here because the flowers are upside down. So I did some cards in both directions. I did some up here and I did some with it down here. So today I'm going to do it up here in the corner. I'm going to get some Poppy Parade and some green. Let me see. I'm gonna get this green. There we go. Bring in my cutter. I'm gonna cut a 1/4 inch strip of each of these colors. One. Put that aside. Ooh, that's not the one I want, is it? Nope, it's got a score line. I don't want to wreck that. Let me see if I have some scrap. Here. Take that scrap. You want it to be more than 6 inches long, then you're not fussing with it because we're gonna glue this on an angle. Okay, so bring in my glue and I will glue this down. Now, we're still gonna stamp on the card. Some people are a bit, they don't want to put the DSP on until after they've stamped their card, which is fair enough because sometimes we make mistakes and we kind of wreck the whole card. But I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to start decorating before I stamp. I'm going to glue those pieces down. Put a strip of glue here, just like that. Push that up on the edge. Not really paying attention to where my camera is, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. Kind of looks like you can. All right, up here. Okay, now, hopefully I have left myself enough room. I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. This guy is going to sit here. And before I glue him down or pop him up, I'm going to take this Be My Valentine, as there's a cute saying that says, "You're as sweet as honey." I'll take that out. Again, you can get this coming this January in the new mini catalog that's coming out. I'm going to stamp him down below here. So let's take that. Take my... See, I probably should have stamped this earlier in case I make a mistake, but if I make a mistake, excuse me, so be it. All right, so we'll stamp him. Did I get that part? Stamp him down here. You're as sweet as honey. Just like that. Perfect. Now, there are little bees that come in the Fluffiest Friends. So we'll take those little bees. And they're kind of dancing around the honey. So I'm not going to adhere the honey pot here yet. I'm going to make sure the bees are facing the direction I want. I'm going to put some here near the honey pot. like that. And I might put a bee up here because he's escaping. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll come back in with my daffodil and we'll just do the centers of these bees. Winca Stella would be cute on the wings, but I don't know where mine is. Couldn't find it anywhere, so I might have to order another one. Give that bee a little. Isn't that cute? All right, just like that. Now, I think I'll pop the bear up, but let's just cut these edges off. Isn't that cute? He's so cute. Some dimensions. Pop this guy up. One on his head. I think 3 is enough. I love this bear. I just love the bear. I think he's so cute. Just like that. Let me get my glue. And you've made yourself a really cute card. So I do like that the Valentine one had exactly what I thought would be super cute on this bear card. So I put the two together. And in fact, the paper that I'm using is also from the Be My Valentine suite. So I used that in combination with this bear. Isn't he cute? Super cute. Again, he comes out tomorrow. And I did do another one. I did a Christmas card similar to this. So I thought I would just take the same pattern and do him again, just that way. Those are the only full-size cards I've done. Like I said, I have done quite a bit of coloring just with this one character. But really cute. I hope you enjoyed that. And again, it comes out tomorrow, so make sure you order. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.